Okay, so let's take a look at number 92. Maybe what I can do is I can show you two different forms and then you can, kind of choose which way you like better. So the way that I taught it in class was I said, all right, let's just look at the x's and leave that constant term aside. Now what I want to do is I want to factor out if there's a coefficient of x squared. So I'm going to take out a 2, and that will leave me with x squared, plus 4x. Okay, I still have that plus 3 on the outside. Now what I want to do is I want to take just what's inside the parentheses and complete the square. Okay, so this is going to be x squared plus 4x. We take half of 4, right, half of our b, so that's going to be 2. Squared is going to be plus 4. Now remember, we're working with an equation, so I can't just add something to this whole side of the equation. So I look at what did I really add? I added a 2 times 4, which was a plus 8. So whatever I do to the inside, I have to make sure I have the opposite on the outside so that I've balanced my equation. And then I get f of x equals 2. Factor that, that's going to be x plus 2 squared minus 5. Now, if I were to multiply this all out, I should get back what I started with. So that's a quick, easy way to check my answer there. Okay, the other method was when we did the negative b over 2a, and that will give us the x coordinate of the vertex. So remember, our formula for the vertex is a x minus h squared plus k. When I do the completing the square, we automatically get it in that form. Now, if we did the negative b over 2a, right, I go back, right, a, b, and c. So if I look at negative 8 over 2 times 2, I'll get negative 8 over 4, which is negative 2. To find the value of y, if I plug in negative 2, so this will be 2 negative 2 squared plus 8 times negative 2 plus 3. So I'm just plugging back into the original. So this will be 2 times 4, so that'll be 8 minus 16 plus 3. This will be negative 8 plus 3. I get negative 5. Ah, look at that. No big surprise. This is the y coordinate of my vertex. Now, lastly, what is the value of a? The value of a here is the same as a over here. So now I have h, I have k, and I have a. So I can rewrite this as 2 x minus h, so h was negative 2, so it's x minus negative 2, so that's x plus 2 squared plus k, so plus k, that will be a minus 5. Notice both methods get us the exact same answer. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so again, you could do that x equals negative b over 2a and go from there, or we can group together the x's, keep the constant separate. Now I want to factor out the 1/2. Now factoring out 1/2 is kind of confusing. Oops. Factoring out the 1/2 is like dividing everything by 2. So let me just pause there for a moment, right? I want you to just double check, right? If I'm distribute out the 1/2, do I get back what I started with above? And we do. So again, factoring out 1/2 is like multiplying each term by 2. Okay. Now I want to complete the square with what's inside. So I have a 1/2 x squared plus 2x. We take half of 2, 1, squared is plus 1. Now I can't just add 1, or in this case, I'm adding a half. So I need to compensate for that, and I have to subtract 1/2 on the outside. So I get 1/2. This is going to be x plus 1 squared, and a negative 3/2 minus 1/2 is negative 4/2, or minus 2. What I would recommend is then, if you don't like that method, go back to the x equals negative b over 2a. This is going to give us h, right? And then f of h, like plugging that in, that's going to give us what k is equal to. And a, no matter what, I know a is going to be 1/2. Okay, I hope that helps. Email me if you have more questions.